The sounds of worship, friendship, and faith found here are different than what you'll hear in some of the data, that young people are leaving organized religion in droves. Thousands of young people are proving those statistics wrong here at Seek. Let's go find out what it's all about. With school pride flying high, crowds of college students and young adults from every corner of the country came together for Seek, an annual Catholic conference put on by Focus, a group that places Catholic student missionaries on college campuses. Where are you from?
University of Delaware.
The multi-day conference drew more than 20,000 attendees between 3 location sites in Salt Lake City, Washington, D.C., and even Cologne, Germany. In D.C., participants described this spiritual jumpstart to their new year.
It's amazing.
It's amazing?
This is probably the most Catholic people I've ever been around in my life, and everywhere you go, it's just good people.
And they're hearing the good news.
With Christ, you and I are redeemed. It's because of him that we're redeemed.
Every sin is an attempt to be happy apart from God. I need religion. I need to be bound back to him. I need to say, God, please bind me to you.
Between the speakers and sacraments, these students are receiving something countercultural, rejected by many of their peers. What do you say to those people that don't practice their faith, don't want to practice religion? They're young and they say it's a waste of time.
Give it a chance one more time, because at the end of the day, all those other things, all those other worldly pleasures that you can get involved in, it's only going to give you temporary pleasure, while when you're in union with Christ, with his church, that's when you find eternal happiness.
Life without practicing your faith is definitely meaningless. So it's important to center ourselves around the truth and live it.
Many of the attendees tell me that despite what the culture might say about what will make them happy or fulfilled, they know the truth, and he has a name.
Jesus is the most important thing in my life.
Felicia, a Catholic from Pennsylvania, says coming to this conference helps reinvigorate her faith. She says her life changed 4 years ago when she decided to make her relationship with Christ more of a priority. She turned away from what she calls a partying lifestyle in high school.
All of those things just like they do leave you empty. Like they leave you so empty, and like Jesus really, like you can only experience it like when you are in relationship with him and you're like living a life of the sacraments and like praying like regularly.
And making that change, has it brought you peace or joy or?
Absolutely. Like I literally cannot like explain like the satisfaction and fulfillment.
We found Felicia's reflection reinforced by others. That true adventure, freedom, joy, and peace offered by Christ and his church is something that can't be found elsewhere.
A lot of people are deceiving. A lot of people are manipulating and advertising and just kind of yanking you this way and that.
Father Gregory Pine was one of the event speakers. He believes many young adults are seeking authentic relationships with God and one another.
We're looking for communion, like we're looking to be with, because that's the whole point, is to be with and to find people who are willing to be with without using us or like, just gathering assets so that they can leverage them on social media or just like blah, blah, blah. It's just like we don't want that.
Many people seem to be searching for faith in 2025. At Seek, we spoke with Father Mark Mary, whose popular Rosary in a Year podcast topped the charts to kick off the new year. Your podcast, Rosary in a Year, hit #1. You beat out Joe Rogan.
I do think it's not the popular narrative, but I do think people want God.
An opportunity for communion with God and one another came during Mass, when thousands of students received Christ fully present in the Eucharist. Long lines formed to encounter God's forgiveness in confession, and many knelt down to adore him in adoration.
Anytime I just get to sit in like Eucharistic adoration and just get to adore and not only like see him, but like feel seen by him in that moment, like really feel like he's looking at me, it's I can't describe it.
At a place like this, it's just great to see so many people around your age just like giving themselves up to Christ.
Young people are seeking their faith, and they do care about Jesus.
Students here also had the chance to learn about many faith-based ministries and meet plenty of young religious men and women who have answered God's call to give their lives to him in a unique way.
There's just a sense of belonging and peace that comes from knowing this is where I'm supposed to be.
I needed to give my whole life to God, and I wasn't going to be happy unless I gave him everything.
After Seek, young adults on any part of their faith journey are given plenty to think about. Where do you want to grow and develop in your faith?
I want to learn more about the scripture.
Some of them have an encounter with the living God and they know that life has to change. Others of them come here and they'll think it was a spiritual high and they'll enjoy the experience, but they'll go away and and perhaps we won't see them for a while.
For those young people who have stopped seeking Catholicism, the students here say look again.
God always has the time for you.
I actually promise that your life will change.
Come and see. You don't know what you're missing out on. Just give God a chance.